Sorry everyone. This is a really serious episode. I don't really have anything that, crazy or fun to, make fun of it or anything here.
No, this was just a fairly well written, serious episode. But this is kind of boring.
Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 13 of Digimon Ghost Game, Executioner. This episode will be filled with spoilers about the episode, so if you're worried about them, this is your warning now. We will go very into depth about what happened in this episode, because there's a lot to discuss in this episode.
Yeah, this might be one of our longer reviews.
There's quite a few interesting things that have happened here, but you can look at the time. We don't know how long it is until later.
Yeah, lots of speculation will probably come too.
Yes. So strap in, this will be a long one. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And let us dive right into episode 13. And we start with a Digimon this time, not like human people. No. And, I mean, if you saw the, teaser at the end of last episode, it's starting right there.
Yep, you notice we're not end well for Gammamon.
Yes. Because there's a Gammamon digging through the trash, finds some orange or something, and that little tracer laser is starting to go up his body from behind. And as the climatic music plays, and as we expect, a knife comes out, just like the preview showed us, and goes right between the eyes. And
right in the forehead, yeah. It's kind of brutal looking in the grand scheme.
Yeah, especially given there's been no deletions in this season so far. This is a step up. This is...
yeah. And again, it's shockingly taken 13 episodes given how episode 1 started.
Yeah. And not only that, but there's like no apparent reason for this. It just seems like he's rooting through trash. There's no...
Not really doing anything wrong here, no. I'll justify this.
Yeah. But then we cut over to our our main group. Sucks to be that guy, sorry. And once again, they're meeting up with Pokemon and Digimon. And once again, he's giving Gammamon more champion.
Yeah.
More diabetes.
I'm serious, he's just trying to do a test to see if the Digimon can get diabetes.
Mm-hmm. Though he does seem impressed that he actually does say thank you this time to the chocolate. And Pokemon's like, oh, you're growing up. It's so nice to see. And yeah, it will be nice to see if Gammamon really does develop like that over this season. I don't think he can stay quite as innocent the whole season.
I'm certainly hoping so. I mean, nothing wrong. I mean, he's cute, I'll give you that, but I don't need 50 episodes of quite what he is right now.
Exactly. So they discuss with a couple of Digimon that are there what happened at the meeting. And we find Clockmon, who we know, and Monitormon, which I don't think we've seen in... this season.
We've seen before, but not in this series.
Yeah, not in this season, so it's new there. Yeah. And it shows a fairly large Salamander Digimon called Salamandermon.
Yeah.
So, okay, that makes sense. And once again, it shows the laser beam, it shows knife to the head, and everyone's just, like, stunned at seeing this.
Yes.
And given this season so far, it makes sense that this group is unnerved by what just happened.
Yes, our goody two-shoe protagonists don't seem very happy with this.
Yeah, that's not what happens in this world this season. That just doesn't happen. I mean, Jellymon's freaked out and it's gone in one hit. I mean, Hero's even like, wait, Digimon can die and everything? Like, yeah?
yeah, Hero.
Huh, okay. And it's Tapirmon that first brings up, is this Der Sheriff Fischer? I'm sure I completely butchered that. I'm so sorry, German viewers, all my German viewers out there, because I don't speak German.
But apparently Kyoshiro does.
Kyoshiro does. I mean, he's your genius. So okay, he speaks some languages.
Probably at least 3 languages he speaks then.
Yeah. I'm assuming he speaks English because he went over to...
Because he studied in the United States for his degree, so assuming he's fluent in English.
Yeah.
No guarantees, but very likely.
Yeah, and he knows that means executioner. and listening back to the message, they hear
Gammamon in his big bunny ear senses.
Yes.
Hear some respirated breathing in it. So Darth Vader's coming after us.
Yes.
Digimon beware, it's Darth Vadermon.
Darth Vadermon, yes.
Darth Vadermon, even better.
Yes.
Please make links to your fan art of Darth Vadermon.
Darth Vadermon, yes. Oh, I gotta make that, put that on Twitter now. But yes, so yeah, they're all wondering, you know, oh my gosh, Digimon are under attack, what can we do? And they're saying, like, yeah, the Digimon at the meeting are all scared, there's been so many. And in the recording, they hear it say 9, 9, whatever 5 is. German. I'm not gonna try.
Go. Oh wait, that's Japanese.
Yeah, and so it sounds like it's killed a lot of freaking Digimon.
It's killed a lot of Digimon. At this point, I'm pondering how many human Digimon are in the human world. So it is possible he started this spree when he was in the digital world before coming through a gate.
Which is probably the case, but I cannot confirm.
We cannot confirm nor deny this.
Yes. And so we cut away to what's probably the next day or later. I'm not exactly sure how long. And Gammamon's sitting there chewing on
Kyosho's monitor.
monitor. And Kyosho's telling him, why are you doing that? He's like, and just goes right back to it. So, yeah, even though all this is happening, Gammamon is still just as innocent and not really, you know, caring or really comprehending what's going on, it seems.
Yep, because and they're talking about how you think Jellymon's the most vulnerable because she tends to go off on her own.
Which means she's still doing it. We haven't heard in a couple episodes that she's doing it, but so it's not surprising.
There's been precedent of her doing this, so.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're all worried. And we cut over to Ruli and Angoramon sitting there as well. And Ruli's looking into those clear riot shields that police used. Apparently she's looking to buy one of those for Angoramon. Is like, oh, okay, she's taking it pretty serious. And
nothing came of that, at least not of yet.
No, but
it was an interesting concept.
Okay, she's not playing around. She saw this threat. Okay, I'm going to try and do something about it.
And then we cut to Jellymon, who really is off on her own.
Yeah, just like, I don't need to be scared of an executioner. I'm a master at reading my opponent's movements and reading my
business. Yes.
Yes. Yep, and she's just wandering off. So then we get
a little concept of what she actually has been doing this time. You see her talking to a Sunflowmon who wants to get a kimono. So apparently she's taking requests from Digimon, finding the items, possibly bringing them back to him. I'm not sure yet. It's also not clear what. So she gave Seal to Gokar, just another business transaction.
What is she getting back?
Yeah, what is she getting out of this, though? Because I don't think Jellymon's the kind who would run a charity organization.
No, not at this point.
So obviously she's getting something, but we're not sure what.
Angoramon, sure.
Angoramon, maybe, yeah.
Jellymon, no. She's expecting favors or something at least.
Yeah, she's getting something out of this.
Yeah. But before we saw that, we saw Flymon flying around. He gets eliminated too, and that's number 996, as he says. And then quickly after Jellymon talks to Sunflowmon, we see a couple of Monodramon just chewing down on some turnips, I guess.
I think. Yeah, not carrots, but
yeah, they're kind of like white carrots. I'm sure you could. I'm sure I'm supposed to know what exactly they are, but I don't.
All the vegetarians out there, please leave in the comments what those are.
Yes. And they're like, "Oh, this is great. This world does these really well." And right away, just back to back, another 2, and apparently they're 998 and 999, getting close to 1,000. Apparently, what happens when he reaches 1,000? He wins?
As it turns out, nothing.
I don't know, but yeah.
Just another number. We'll get that later. We'll get there.
Yes. So then, after we see, another couple of Digimon deleted, the group has gotten together to at least, somewhat talk about what they are going to do about this. And they don't necessarily have any great plans, except, when they're talking about Jellymon all being alone, they're all looking over at Kyosho and implying that, they might be able to use this somehow.
So then we're back to Jellymon.
Yeah.
She found the kimono shop and...
Yep, just floating around.
Doing some literal window shopping.
Yeah, happy as could be, talking away.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Talking to herself, you know.
Yeah, no one else.
Why doesn't Darling buy me this kind of cool stuff?
I like the kimono. I look good in kimono.
Yeah, it doesn't buy me jewelry or
anything. In the previews of the next episode, she's in a kimono.
Well, no, actually, that doesn't mean Sunflow Mom was killed and she just kept it. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but I could see Jellymon doing. Here you go. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Sunflow Mom's a little big.
Yeah,
kimono would be a little big for Jellymon.
Yeah. Even for Tesla Jellymon, it'd be big. Anyway, yeah, she finds a kimono shop, and the dramatic music's playing. We see the little lasers
and she
start to show up.
So she wants a close look at the kimono, and she faces through the glass just in time for the knife to come in and stick in the back. So
smash through the glass and not hit her. Yeah.
So the power of being a main character.
Yep. And then Angoramon comes in and grabs her and starts running.
Then they decide, the other group had been following her this entire time and watching her. And she still only didn't get deleted because she got incredibly lucky.
Yeah.
While these people suck at using people as bait.
Yes.
Protecting their bait. They fell into Pumpkinmon episode 2.
Yeah, see the Halloween episode for also using Hero poorly as bait.
So they're consistently very bad at protecting the bait.
We got this plan! No, don't do that plan.
Don't volunteer to be the bait. These guys have to get help in their plan.
That plan sucks.
It won't end well for you.
Yeah, so...
Exactly how they found her, I don't know. I'm assuming maybe the Digivice has some ability to do it. Maybe Gammamon knows her smell and can track her. Again, it's not a big deal, but it would be nice to have some explanation.
Angoramon's flying around. Yeah, I have no idea how.
I mean, all these are extremely acceptable reasons, just none of them were never told one of them.
Mm-hmm. Though, it is a bit interesting that Bokomon and Tapermon accompany them on this. They're not usually one running into the fight.
Yeah, it's just not the professor's job.
Yeah, I mean, Tapermon helped break Hero out of the Clockmon thing, but not usually. Don't usually go running around trying to find the assassin going around. Because suddenly there's a lot of knives going everywhere.
Yeah, suddenly he's getting Stormtrooper aim because the main characters are back.
Yes.
Where he's throwing knives everywhere and hitting nothing.
Yeah.
As opposed to never missing fire to this point.
Exactly, yeah. You gotta keep the storyline moving.
But then he suddenly gets his aim back again, and...
Well, we realize who it is now.
Yeah, I guess.
This is where they start to mention, after seeing all this, Pokemon's like, oh, I hate getting old. So, I don't know if Digimon actually suffering from, dementia and stuff like that.
Digimon?
I assume it's happened. Yeah, Digimon, Gammamon have been a bit wild. Yeah. But we realize that this is Sealsdramon, which is a Digimon I've probably seen somewhere before, but it's
pretty obscure. I'm pretty sure it's never made an animated appearance before.
Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, it isn't in Digimon Masters Online. I know it's in there, so it isn't at least a game, but it's not a common one.
It's usually considered the evolution of Troopmon, which we have seen quite a bit.
Yes.
Though we didn't get its name to the final episode of Cross Force.
Yes. And I mean, they're talking about how this is a Digimon who's, gone through assassin training, and there's, thousands that try to go through it, and the one that succeeds is the one that actually digivolves into Sealsdramon, which is just the champion, which, given that kind of background, sounds like it could be a higher level.
Yeah. Well, again, some of the lore you pick with Digimon.
Yeah.
If you go by your pure lore, okay.
There you go, there's a fun video. Go through all Digimon just based on their lore and sign up a level.
See how powerful they are? You think they are?
Yeah.
Fukuteku.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, Bokomon's heard of them, and after they say that, Jellymon and Goramon's heard of them, suddenly, oh yeah, obviously.
Obviously the executioner is Sealsdramon.
Yeah. Okay, sure. But yes, and he finally starts focusing, and we see the little laser light again, as he starts blowing up their cover with just so many knives he's throwing around. They start to scatter and break down pillars and all this stuff with the daggers. And so we see one rising up Gammamon. And...
Here you come, Gammamon.
Yes. And understandably, Hero's really worried. And so is everybody else, as we slow-mo Gammamon's in trouble. Oh no, everybody! I'm sure
Nobody tells him to duck.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna get deleted right here and now. Episode 13. Well, actually, it can't happen because Digimon usually come back, so it probably could work. But I doubt it. So what's happening? And Hero's running it, and then we see Pokemon suddenly.
Yeah, Hero's really
running.
not that close. Despite being much longer legged than Gammamon.
Yes. And Pokemon's coming in, and we got to commercial. It's like, whoa. Okay, what? Oh boy. And, as you might expect from that, Pokemon throws himself in the way. He intercepts the knife. Right in his back.
Yeah, it's...
Not in a good way, intercepts.
No.
Bodily.
Pick 6 the knife, yeah.
Yeah, no. And bashes into Gammamon, sends him flying, and Gammamon is quite stunned.
Yes, it seemed this. Looking at his friend there, lying in pain. This is not immediately deleted like everybody else.
Yes. But it's not like he gets a monologue in or anything.
Yeah, don't even go on that, but then eventually they do delete him, so it's not that he's suddenly stronger than your champions we've seen or anything.
Yeah.
But it's kind of strange how long it takes for him not to, when he doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
But ultimately it does happen, and Gammamon is not happy.
I liked Pokemon. He had a use still.
Yes.
Wait. Even as Rordrik, I was like, wait a minute. No, Pokemon's like useful. We still need him.
Yeah,
hold on.
He helped a lot to get things moving when he was introduced.
Yeah, I kind of felt something there. Darn it. And yeah, Gammamon is not happy. After he finally seems to get through the shock of...
Understand exactly what it seems to have happened.
Yeah. And Hero's just pretty stunned too, just going, why? Why? And we see the bracelet starting to power up. And why exactly is causing it? I mean, obviously, grief and anger and hatred... This leads to Lilymon. We're fine.
Yes.
Yeah, 2020. This is what happens when such negative emotions get so bottled up and
released.
And you see Gammamon make that face.
This face, yes.
And it's like, oh, oh, what? Oh, okay.
This is what Clockmon was so afraid of.
This is cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cute. Yes.
And Gammamon Shinga. And it already does not sound like him. It blackens out. The evolution breaks. It's like, oh man.
Things just got real.
Things got real. Things got real bad. Oh. And yeah, and then we get Gullus? Dark Gammamon.
Yeah.
Gullus Gammamon.
And overall, I like the design of this guy quite a bit.
Yeah, the unicorn horn's a little interesting.
I like the black and purple color scheme. I love his
with the
dark eyes.
The gold horn.
Yeah, the horn looks a little something more like it would come from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
Yeah.
And I think his hands are a little too big. But other than that, I really do like his design.
Oh, the colors.
The cape. He's pretty nice looking.
Yeah, and...
I mean, I know I'm not supposed to like the evil, dark-looking Digimon, but I like this design overall.
Yeah, I wonder if the horn, it looks like most stereotypical, like a unicorn horn. It's supposed to be like a mockery or something of it, because, immediately they start to go, is that Gammamon? Even they start to seem to think of something did not go quite right here. Because, yes, Gammamon has 4 forms before Goramon gets 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And pretty much immediately, he just rapidly flies off, smashes through a building, and just grabs Sealdramon.
Another interesting thing about the Digivolution, I think, is it seems more triggered mostly by Gammamon, not so much Hero here. Well, I'm sure it does have some emotions, but it's not really focused on him.
No, especially not this one, no. The others, like the first one was definitely more a mix. That was real normal. And some of the later ones, have been more Gammamon. I want to save my champion.
Yeah, like we got the blue one again. So obviously Hero had no idea how to do any of this, but
Yeah.
Gammamon seemed to pick the one he wanted.
Yeah. And yeah, he gets a hold of Sealdramon, and they're like, "Wow, he handled him so quickly and easily."
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking like not Gammamon at
No,
all.
No, it doesn't sound. No,
He sounds much more mature, much
Much
smarter,
Yeah.
much more educated. He's asking very pointed questions of who sent you, whose orders are you taking, you know.
Yeah, again, when we got the preview of Sealdramon, they talk about he usually takes assignments from someone to assassinate.
And here in the human world, where is he getting those orders? And so he's asking them like, "Huh, interesting." He like seems to figure it out that, oh, you didn't care. You're just after a count.
You just want a body count.
Yeah.
And as it turns out, yeah, he does.
And it was.
Something he's just doing it for the highest number he can get, for the art of it, for the love of the kill.
All that matters is the number. Yep.
So this is a heartless,
This
cold, evil
evil
Digimon
Digimon.
right here.
Yeah. Definitely the most evil we've come across this
Yes.
season, by far. And so, you know, Kellis Gammamon's just looking down at Hero like, "You see this?
You see that?
You
Yeah.
see what I'm dealing with? Let me do it." And so the little stream of, you know, the information coming in to tell Hero the attack comes in. Except, there's no name of an attack, and
Hero does not seem to appreciate this.
no, it hurts him. It's bad feedback or something that just he's clutching
This
his
is,
head.
yeah, interesting confirmation that there is some connection between the partner and the Digimon here about knowing the attacks and calling them out.
Yes, this is the first time they've mentioned it, even though it's been seen a lot. And
That makes me wonder, but this is the first time there's any confirmation that there's more than just a fun background.
yes. And then, because he can't do it,
And Gillis is very disappointed
This
in him
is-
about this.
calls him useless. and then he calls out Dead End Skewer and stabs him right in the face. And deletes him.
And Sealdramon, again, two characters said, "Well done."
Well
He
done.
was appreciated the art of it. So yeah, there.
Yeah. And I'm sure, you know, it's a bit of a shock that Gammamon's the first one to delete a Digimon and everything. But this so deserved it. I mean,
But at this point, yeah, I have no issues of anything this Dark Gammamon has done.
yeah, it seemed very, you know...
At this point, there's no other way to stop an evil like this.
Yeah, one that just doesn't seem to really understand anything beyond it. What can you reason?
Yeah, life
with
has no
it?
meaning to this Digimon.
Yeah. And so everything's done. It's great. Everything's wrapped
Yeah.
up nicely. No. This episode keeps giving
Yes.
because he looks down at them and goes, you know, just because we've hung out for a while doesn't make us friends. We've been together for too long. I'm leaving.
Yes.
What?
He only wants to leave Hero, so he flies off and starts banging at the field. So apparently it does have borders.
Yes.
It's not his own unique world or anything, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I guess the field does travel the Digivice that makes it.
I think. I don't know. It seems a little...
Yeah, the rules on this place have not been real defined, but apparently we can break out of it.
Yeah. And...
He starts to do so, looks like, and they think he's like distorting reality or space and all that, but looks like he just blows a hole through and you can see the human world. There's a plane.
Yeah, it looks like a human plane just outside.
So I'm not quite sure where this whole distorting reality's coming
Yeah, it's just he's trying to get out. And normally be like, yeah, he's trying to get out. What's the big deal? But after all he said, and like... and calling them useless, and we need to separate, and I need to go my own way now. Okay, yeah, I can see why you're a little worried about this.
So they send Tesla Jellymon and then Goramon after him, and it doesn't go well.
Yeah. Tesla Jellymon throws out a couple attacks, and he doesn't even really seem to notice.
Yep. So he gets close and he
just
pounds
smash-
into the ground.
Yeah, just a backhand. Not even like any real attack, right? It's just poof. I have a good feeling this is not actually a champion.
No, I don't think this is a champion of the Digimon, no.
Because he just took care of 2 champions real easy.
Yeah, and then the girl says, "Oh, got your back," and then after she gets smashed into the ground,
he's back on the ground. He didn't need to. He didn't need to join in that.
No, he kind of changed his mind on that one.
Yeah,
and well, he does not appreciate the fact that they came after him.
That they attacked him. Yeah.
So he charges up what looks like it's going to be a Terror Force, but kind of turns into a Bull Charge.
Yeah, he just surrounds himself with the energy, and then starts charging down, and it looks serious that he's just like, you guys are useless and in my way, goodbye. I just don't care. And as he's charging down, Hero comes running out in front and yells, "Stop!" And to this point, nothing Hero's said has really affected him. It's more just annoyed him.
And honestly, Hero hasn't really said all that much.
No.
Not as much as you would think given the circumstance.
Yes. Though he does agree they have to stop him, so he does at least, we can't let this Digimon out. Doesn't even say it's Gammamon at that point.
Yeah, he seems... Yeah. They all seem unwilling to believe that this is Gammamon, that it's not possible people could possibly have this kind of dark side to them. Mm-hmm. Which is, again, very naive of them, but these are naive characters.
It fits the characters to this point, yeah. But yeah, so he's charged down. Hero tells him to stop. But it doesn't actually seem like Hero telling him to stop is what. Yeah,
he suddenly seems to get a flashback of Pokemon getting the knife in his back.
Yeah.
I wonder if it has something to do with, him about to score somebody with his horn.
Yeah.
But he didn't seem to have any problems with that when he got the Sealgermon, but the Sealgermon was
the
source of his true anger.
Yeah.
So my person is that he thinks of becoming like the Sealgermon by goring somebody he knows. Yeah. That's how I interpret this scene. You may interpret it differently.
Yeah, because it's not real clear.
Feel free to write your thoughts below. Hypothesis in the comments.
Because it's very rare for a Digimon to just run out of energy in the middle of an attack like that. Yeah. It doesn't really seem like that's what happens.
He kind of loses control and crashes into the ground, a little crater.
And then he reverts.
And a little bit of time passes by. Again, that's not like he's just totally outspent all his energy or anything.
Yeah.
And then he reverts back to Gammamon.
Yes. After which he has... Well, he just starts crying.
Yeah, he wakes up, his phone Pokemon seems to really take in the situation, and poor little guy starts bawling his eyes out.
Oh, yeah, it's a gut-wrenching sound. It is. Oh. Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, that's a heck of a scene we just went through.
Yeah, very, very well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gut-wrenching. I hate it, but well done. Wow. Whew. That raised some stakes for this. And they start to discuss how Goramon's telling him Digimon do die, but they come back. He's been reverted to a Digitama or a Digi-Egg. So we do confirm that...
We do get the mostly standard lore for Digimon here, that they're hard to really, truly kill. Mm-hmm. But they're saying that even though his data's really restored, he'll never be quite the same. Never be the Pokemon we knew truly ever again.
Yes, which is fairly normal that they don't usually remember much. They don't come back exactly, unless they're a partner Digimon. We've seen that definitely happen.
Partners. Unless you try.
or poor Jerry with Leomon.
Did they come back in Tamers? I don't remember Primary Village or anything like that, or ever seen it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so poor Jerry with Leomon. She didn't get anything like that. Yeah. And as they're talking about the Digitama, we see the little black Gatomon in her raincoat,
whatever.
Coastal Gatomon is what I call it. I have no idea.
I call it raincoat black Gatomon.
Yeah, whatever, because we don't really know. Is picking up an egg from a rooftop. I don't think that's Bokomon's egg. I assume it's one of the others that have been.
But yeah, again,
deleted.
What is unusual of this Digitama is it didn't appear where the Digimon was deleted, took the damage, or in a primary village of beginning. It's just on the rooftop. How did it get there?
Yeah, the best I can guess, like I said, is that was the Flymon that was kind of up high when it got deleted. But yeah,
we never see it actually turn into it. So
yeah, it's hard to say. Because see, when Pokemon got deleted, Gammamon like tries to grab his data. It's just going off.
Yeah.
He can't. So
yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly how
weird.
that works in this one yet.
Mhm. And as we pan out, start to, mourn everything, we get this random black Agumon.
Yes, in the shadows here.
Okay. Cool. Give me something to look forward to and, suspenseful. It could lead to something. Cool. But what?
Yeah, this is out of nowhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I get is fine. He can build up drama and things.
Yeah, but, he's just a rookie. I'm not... We got a bunch of champions at this point. I'm not...
It in and of itself doesn't seem like anything to worry about, no.
Though if next episode, Hero is like, no, Gammamon, you're not digivolving, I could understand.
Yes, and again, with introducing to the Gullus Gammamon, an episode talking about all the reincarnation and stuff, makes me ponder if this Gammamon is a reincarnation of something that was pretty bad at one point.
Mm-hmm.
That Dad had some hand in trying to manipulate his code a little bit.
To stop or to make sure it didn't come back as bad or something. Yeah.
Again, there's speculation at this point, but kind of what I'm thinking.
Something is interesting about that form, because pretty much every time we've seen Dark Evolutions before, they've been not just on a pure rampage. They're usually fairly almost mindless.
And this was, fairly well spoken.
Well spoken, calculating, far more than the Digimon it came from. So it's like, there's something weird there.
Yep, and then we end on another one of Angoromon's poems, but this one involves, like, growing up, when you learn about death for the first time, and how maybe this could be something for Gammamon to start growing up and becoming more mature. Which, again, is another deep thought for compared to what some of the last couple episodes have been.
Yeah. And we have a new outro now.
Yay.
It's an outro. It's nothing really.
It's not the second one of 2020, which I loved.
Oh yeah. It's showing off Angoromon's Digivolve form, even though we still haven't seen it. So okay. Did you guys air these out of order? Did you forget?
Well, Japan hates your spoilers.
Yes, obviously. And we get our quick intro of the next episode. Zashiki Warashi.
Yeah.
Which,
again, all Japanese terms pronounced wrong or your money back.
Yes. Which I'm sure means something like in Japanese or something, but I don't know.
Yeah.
The best I got from it is there's a weird sphere that brings about bad omens to people who see it.
Hopefully it keeps building off of stuff in this episode.
Yeah.
There's no guarantees it will.
It didn't look like that from the intro, but then again, I didn't think that much was going to happen this episode from... Well, the first deletion made me think something might happen.
This episode got my interest more than many in a while.
Yes. But I think we've rambled on for a good enough amount of time now. We should probably wrap this up.
What are your thoughts? Please let us know in the comments. This is definitely one of the most episodes worth talking about we've seen in a while.
Wow. Yes. Gives me a little more hope for the season that they can at least still do this. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see me do more Digimon content. And as always, everyone, remember to be awesome. Until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.